Good morning. This is Wednesday, February the 16th, 2022. And it's a nice morning. It's going to be in the 70s today. We've already been out this morning, did some chores. Now we're going to run some errands. I had the easy job this morning. I hooked up the drip hose and put it over the potatoes. Had to get some extra hose to make it long enough to reach. There it is. This is Thursday morning, the 17th of February. Larry decided he been wanting to cut this tree here. It shades the garden for a long time. He tried to gird it a long time ago and he just didn't die. So there's two big ones there he wants to cut. Now I can see what I'm filming. I couldn't see before. Just don't know how the tree's going to fall. And there's no way to put nothing to anchor it to put a chain on. It's a pretty big tree. There's the back of the tree. There's the
trying to get this side because I got no place to run here.
Yeah.
I can run that way.
Okay. Larry got his goggles put on.
Got to sharpen the blade.
Larry had to take time to sharpen his chainsaw.
If you don't get it on the wrong angle, it won't cut it off. It's important to get it exactly on both sides because you got to turn it around, put the chain the other way because every other one is a cutter.
Larry's putting the wedges in now. He said he can't hear when it's cracking with the chainsaw. I had him take a break. I had to go get a new battery for my camera. Yesterday we moved all the cattle panels out of the way so they wouldn't get hit. It's coming.
Yes.
Finally. That little piece in the middle is what was holding it. It looks like a gum tree the way it's all splintered.
It does that because that's all that was holding it.
What is it?
The water oak.
Water oak. It's a water oak.
I bent that pole. That's all right.
We got more. Larry wants to cut the other tree today, so he's cutting a notch out of it now for lunch. Got the notch cut. He's cutting a big notch this time. It was so warm we put one side up on the greenhouse. Blow out the moisture too. He's got a nice big chunk cut out of it now. It's after lunch and was working on the tree some more. We got the come around. Well, we got the chain around the top, and now it's starting to rain. We put the cable up above that lowest limb. Now we got to put he's going to put the come along on if the rain goes away. We're going to have a change of tactics because he's standing right there where the tree would fall if he used the come along. He's loosening it now a little bit. He changed where he had the come along hooked. He hooked it to that other tree instead of the cut one. Larry got the sledgehammer. Just don't want to go over. Some of the heavier limbs are on the back side, and we're trying to get to go like the other one did. That tree should be falling over, but it won't go. It just cracks and stops. Pansy and Petunia and Henrietta did real good today. We got 3 eggs. Petunia's molting a little bit. Her tail's a little shorter. She got some loose feathers on her wings, but not much. This is Friday the 18th of February. We were tired yesterday with working on this tree, and we decided to just wait and let nature take its course. So it rained during the night and the wind blew, and we got up this morning and the tree was down. Didn't know exactly where it was going to fall, but it missed the tree trunk. But it did fall on the fence. Kind of broke this stuff, comes back, so we want to take some of it down anyway. And I think I got the other one over there. Good news, I don't think it hurt the orange tree over there by the plastic. But the fence looks pretty much down. Be a lot of firewood here, a lot of work to clean it up. Looks like it hit one of our fence posts. This is the first tree, and it took out our peach tree. It is no more. But now we're going to go plant more potatoes in the greenhouse. These are the potatoes that we let dry. The others we planted fresh cut, and these have cured for a couple of days. And got them spaced here in the bed. Well, I made another loaf of bread in the bread maker, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I'm back here at Betty's, and we're back at the storage building, and we just finished it. We rearranged some more. So this is the left side. We got it. Things hung up and moved around. And then we got, here's the shelves that we moved before. And those white shelves go in the bookcases in the house. So they'll be leaving. We stack more things on the shelves. And everything over here is the same, just about, except we moved some things. So we are done out here for now. The pastor just finished a new series, New Year, New Church, on the church. And so since it ended last week, they're having a singing service this morning. And then he'll start a new series next week. But I couldn't record any of it because of all the music would be in copyright laws. This is Monday morning, the 21st of February. And when we were running errands last week, we bought this roll of wire to fence the garden where that old plastic fence was. So we got this to replace it with. It's going to be a busy day today. And right now we're going to plant green beans in the greenhouse. And carrots are all looking pretty good. I don't know if I said we pulled up all the turnips the other day so we can plant green beans. The turnips weren't growing very much, and we only eat 1 or 2, so the main reason was, though, the leaves had bug larvae all over them, and we didn't want those to all hatch out in here, so we just pulled them up and gave them to the chickens in the compost. And I moved all the garlic that was along the edge down the one down there at the end out of the way so we can have all beans here. Green beans, bush beans. I got my beans all dropped ready to plant. They're a little bit close, but we thought it'd be okay in this good soil. So this first one here, these are jade beans. All the way down to the markers. And we've got like 6 contender plants will be right there. And then the last ones are tenderette. And you can see the contenders, just those 6 beans, then the tenderette are the other long row. Tenderette beans came from North Carolina. And this 6th contender we got from Haas in 2020. And the others are from Haas Tools. And the jade, we got those last year, I think. Well, we're here in the office. They've had 2 Abbeys come in and talk to him. One of them took his history and the other one ran the machine on him, and now we're waiting for a doctor to come in and say, yeah, you look good. This is Larry's arrhythmia doctor. He didn't have any incidents and they were happy with him, and we were happy. I'm here in North Charleston for Jane's birthday.
That's right.
We're celebrating.
Well, it's going to be Judy's too.
Yeah, and Judy's too, if she makes it. She's running a little late.
At Riverfront Park.
Yeah, here's the river out there. Outdoor seating. Yes. Back to here. It's going to be a nice place to eat. It's a beautiful day. Good friends, can't ask for any more.
I think about so often what Miss Coughlin says, Jane, you need to make memories now, because when you're old, that's all you got.
Jane and I are sitting here in the park by the river. There's a big old boat going by. This is the Cooper River.
Cooper River.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice park. It's on the old Navy base.
Oh, Riverfront Park.
There's a pretty sculpture. Here's a little more of the park with the river. And that white building is where we had lunch, Momo. This used to be the Admiral's house up on the Navy base. Now you can rent it, I think. These grounds are all the old Navy property.
Y'all setting up for a wedding?
We're doing a photo shoot.
Oh!
Wedding inspired.
It's a pretty door. Looks like an old southern mansion. Don't think it is, but it's really pretty. Pastor Clay's message was a little late going up. It didn't go up. I didn't find it till Tuesday, so here it is, a little snippet of it.
Can you imagine going to heaven with somebody who worked their way there? And to walk the streets of gold, have to listen to them say all the time and talk about all the time all the things they did to get into heaven? Is that the way you want to spend the rest of your eternity, listening to somebody brag about what they've done to get to heaven? No. That's why it has absolutely nothing to do with me and you. It's all through what Christ did.
Larry's here for his final checkup for his eyes. So I think they're going to give him a prescription today to get glasses, but he can drive without them, they said. When Larry's doctor came in, she said that his eyes hadn't quite healed enough, his left one, and so she's going to wait another 2 weeks. He'll go back then to get his prescription for his glasses. So this is all the broccoli we'll have until those little tiny plants start to grow some more. I might probably save enough off for another salad. And Larry accidentally pulled a carrot, so I may be canning carrots tomorrow. These grow short, just short and fat. And they're getting little hairs on them, so I think they're done. I've got all the broccoli, carrots, onions, and celery in there cooking now. I let my carrots pre-cook in chicken broth while I was getting the rest of it ready, so they take longer to cook than the broccoli. I spent 2 days making broccoli soup, and when I got done I had 31 servings that I froze in the freezer. I froze them individually. This is Thursday the 24th of February 2022. Now he's got to come along. He's going to try and pull that trunk of the tree off the stump.
I don't know.
finding. What's this moving down here? Got some nice firewood laying here. You got those last little fibers cut. It's moving, both ends. What if we could just kick it good right there?
No, you can't. Not with all that pressure on there. It won't go nowhere yet.
Is that our rooster?
Yeah.
Our rooster has learned to crow. We decided to leave getting that down off of there for another day. It was just too hard on Larry's back. So that was it. We'll do it. We'll still get it sometime soon.
That's good. I can't do no more.
This is Betty's window before, here in her office. Oh, this is the after. We had the blind up and washed the window on the inside. So it looks a little more finished in here now. And there wasn't any problem at all getting it up. This is Friday evening, and I don't know if you can tell, but the clouds are pretty. This is Sunday morning, February the 27th, and we're on our way to church. First time in a while. The number of COVID cases is down in the county, so we'll give it a try. We're here. Time for Sunday school and church. I came outside and Larry had taken down this big tall lattice we had here at the garden. It's getting old and we don't need it anymore, so he took it down so we can have more garden space. This is the last day of February, the 28th, and our day is winding down. Larry just got done watering the lattice garden, the greenhouse. The chickens are all in for the evening. And that sawtooth oak there has all new growth on it. Looks like spring. We're supposed to have 70s, I think, the next 3 or 4 days, and one at 80. Good night. God bless.